Yep. Friday night Mets in the building. Lean here. We're doing it right now. Friday night Mets. I was gonna do yesterday's game with the Dodgers, but I was like, I really want to do that. And I ended up not doing it because, and they gave up that game yesterday for up 4-zip, ended up losing 6-5. And here we go. Mets and Rockies from Denver, Colorado. Gelbs was in the studio today. Yep, Gelbs was in the studio today. Here we go. That's the Rockies. Rockies mascot told my Mrs. Mac, call me. Hey, what you doing? What are y'all doing? I was not looking for a chat overlay. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm looking for that, what I usually put up here, that StreamYard thing. But apparently I don't have it. I don't know if I was supposed to show, but anyway. Here we are, the lineup for the Mets. Nemo first, Marte second, Soto third, Alonso cleanup, McNeil, Taylor, Beatty, Matt, Alvarez, and Ronnie Mauricio is going to play short. Francisco Lindor, for those who are living on a rock, has a broken toe. He broke that joint on Wednesday. So it's like, let him rest. Give him the rest against LA. And like I said, it looked good until, Reed Garrett blew it. And Beatty Met had something to do with that too, because, he had that throwing error, double clutching, trying to throw home to, get the time run out. And that, plus I hope he was in Garrett's way when he fielded it, but it wasn't going to get him anyway. And the Rockies got some very colorful unis going on right now. I guess it's State City Connect. As it is, I was going to tell these folks that I'm online. They'll be like, you don't be telling us when you go. Man, just look out. McMahon, Ritter, Estrada, Hiora, and Goodman. That'd be the third base to catcher. Beck, Doyle, and Moniak. Mickey Moniak, former Angel. And I think former Philly, too. He's playing right field. And on the mound, I believe it's Zenzatella, who for a minute had more losses than the Rockies had wins. That changed when Colorado went to Lone Depot and swept Miami. So there it is. As Brandon Nimmo will bat leadoff. He's in 233 with 10 home runs, 32 ribs. I will thank y'all in advance that's going to watch this on the playback. Because you know y'all ain't dipping y'all asses in here. But anyway, first pitch of the game almost hit him. First pitch of the game almost nicked Nemo. 1-0 count. Oh, by the way, it ain't Zenzatella, it's Rolson. 1-1. So I guess they skipped Zenzatella. I guess he pitches tomorrow. I don't know. 1-1. Lefty against lefty. 1-2. So 1-2 to Brandon Nimmo. Mets 2-2 in this road trip, by the way. That 4-game series against the Rockies is Nimmo. It's a lazy fly ball to left. Beck makes the catch, one away. That'll bring up Starlin Marte, who's DHing. Oh yeah, by the way, also Mark Vientos is on the IL. Since we last met up, yeah, Vientos is hurt. Lindor's hurt, but he ain't going on the IL. He might play tomorrow. You never know. If I was him, if I was the Mets, if I was Mindy, I'd be like, yo, just sit up the whole damn series. Not that serious. Marte's heating up a little bit. He's up to 240 with 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. He's bluffed the bunt on that first pitch, which is a close strike. The 0-1, swinging a miss, 0-2. Mets still in first place. As far as the rest of the National League go, Philly, I guess, is getting started with the Pirates. As Marte takes one down low, 1-2. And his name is Rolison. There's an I in between the L and S. Didn't look like it on a little box there, but then, you know, I can't see what the damn S and Y box right there. But, yeah, 1-2. The count to Marte. Pitch. Weak ground ball to third, but it's a foul ball. Went over the bag, but we went over the left side of the bag before reached the outfield. So Marte's coming back to the plate, hit again. Like I said, the Phillies lost. They still like a game change back. They can game or game and a half, one of them numbers, but yeah. As far as they go, I think they've started against the Pirates unless they still delayed. They in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it rained here, but it stopped. So I guess it's more so up front. Remember the Yankee game? If you remember, the Yankee game just started like an hour ago. They started at 7. I think they was delayed for like a half. So, yep. So yeah, Washington's playing against the Rangers. Marlins already lost to the Rays, and there's a swing and a miss. Marte strikes out for the second out, and then bring up Juan Soto. Braves play the Giants in San Francisco tonight. They want me to do a doubleheader, you know what I'm saying? I could do the Braves game too. Yeah, right. Anyway, Juan Soto, he's heating up as well. At least from the power standpoint. And there's a line drive base hit. First pitch hit, and there you go. Trying to bring that shuffle back. So the Mets had their first run on. First hit of the game. And now bringing the polar bear, who's the epitome of hot right now. Pete Alonso. Letting the phone drain a little bit because I got to tell these moles that I'm on YouTube as I speak. But I have to put this tablet on. Pete with 55 RBIs leading the National League, hitting 298 with 15 homers. Try to position myself in the middle of the stream. And there's a throw to first. I mean, Soto will try to sneak a base, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, but Pete with 3 home runs in the last 2 games. And there's a ball. 2-0. There you go. 2-0 count to Pete. That's another disengagement. If I'm Pete, I'm running. I mean, if I'm Soto, I'm running. He just got back on that pickoff attempt. Oh, Soto was leaning. But he was on the opposite side of the base, so, you know. Feel free to cut on tablet. And there's a ground foul. Ground foul, 2-1. After this series, the Mets go home to play Washington and the Rays. That's their next two series of the season. Grounded up the middle, right the second for the fourth play, and that'll retire the side. So the Rockies with their colorful ass unis, they'll be putting up the bat in the bottom of the first. Oh man, drink with me. It's water, y'all. H2 H2O. I know what it is. Not a zero, so O. I know what hydrogen 2 oxygen is. Let me tell these folks that I am on. And I'm doing the StreamYard right now. I'm gonna just go to the group. And let everybody know I am on YouTube right now. They're gonna have a nice little WWE, about to have a nice little overseas trip. You know? Be nice to watch Rufus there though. Hey, yeah, to a lesser extent, you know what I'm saying? WWE just released Valhalla too, but again. Oh, what the hell? Now Facebook having errors. Anyway, Beck, Estrada, Goodman, that's the first three. McMahon, Doyle, and Ritter, second three. Hero, Moniak, and Freeman, last three. In for the Colorado Rockies, they're going to face the Ghost. Kodai Singh on the mound. It's almost as if things all messed up now. First pitch swinging, and there's a fly ball to right field. Soto should have it. 1 out. Can of corn. Kodai. With this inning, he will officially be leading the National League in ERA. I say officially because of the fact that he's not really qualified. You gotta reach a certain amount of innings pitched. Thairo Estrada's the batter, playing second base, and he's hitting like 278. .518. That qualifies. That counts as hitting 278 every 5 8. Y'all know how to do batting averages. I ain't the only one. 1-1 to Estrada. And then the swing and a miss. Remember Armando Alejandro Estrada? I'm that old, huh? Anyway. Alright, I may as well just tell these. Oh man. Yo, they crazy right now. As Estrada strikes out, probably with the Ghost for. I'm over here looking at Facebook right now, and they digitized Elon Musk's face on John Cena's body when Cena turned heel to Elimination Chamber. They said Elon Musk turned heel on Trump. That's crazy. Hunter Goodman, batter. He's hitting 21 with 10 home runs, 36 RBIs. So he's been a bright spot for Colorado in an otherwise dismal season. And Kodai, his sweeper's away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Goodman popped up, out of play. 2-1. And your defense, Alonzo McNeil, Mauricio, and Betty Met, first to third, Alvarez catching. And you got Nemo, Taylor, and Soto, left to right. And now 3-1 to Goodman. So I'd rather get him like the first 2 outs quick. Well, kind of quick. I mean, the second out was a K. It's now 3-1 to Hunter Goodman. Singer, the pitch. Grounded. Good play by Pete Alonso. What a play. Side retired. Pete trying to play like a right-handed Keith Hernandez right now. He's showing off because Keith's in the booth. But anyways, no score going into the second. Now let me type this in. I'm just typing it down right now. I'm back on streaming the Mets. Drop by. It's been a while since I had this tablet on. That's why it's like never it goes out. This just messes up, you know. Hashtag YouTube, hashtag Uncle Lean. Yep. Getting it in. Friday Night Mets. Back on the screen. Back on the scene. Back on the screen. But truth be told, that's what turn this over. The magic it's the magic of things. You know what I'm saying? Now I can look at the screen. See me looking at the screen instead of just looking the other way. You know? But there we are. Yep. And here we go. Second inning. The great Jeff McNeil. And now here's Zenzatella. So I guess Rockies is trying to do some opening, you know what I'm saying, a little trickery, I guess, because, you know, the first inning Rollerson. As Jeff McNeil comes up, he's in 237, by the way. Yeah, I guess Rollerson was the opener. So Zenzatella's in now. And it's 2-1 to McNeil. And McNeil, that was a lazy ass swing and a miss. 2-2. Zenzatella got rocked on Saturday against the Mets. 7 innings. Like I said, he was lost 10 games. And he had more losses than the Rockies had wins. When they, you know, it was like a day that happened. It was like for a day. Because the Mets swept the Rockies. And then the Rockies went to Miami and swept the Marlins. So it's 3-2 to McNeil. And a line drive, that'll fall for a base hit. So the great Jeff McNeil gets a base hit. Oppo. And that'll bring up Tyrone Taylor, who's hitting 6 for whatever reason. I have the posters now. Nice. Yep. And I shouldn't be saying I'm streaming the Mets. I'm streaming myself. Watch, you know what I'm saying? It's a watch party over there. So Tyrone Taylor takes a ball from Zenzatella. Tyrone in 218, damn, 238. Home run, 9 RBIs. It's a foul ball for 1-1. And that was a jam job. That's a foul ball. Yo, shouts to my man Travis Berg. He's doing his own stream too. So if y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, y'all wanna switch up. You know what I'm saying? So good. Y'all probably watching him anyway. You probably watch him first and watch me last. But that's what's up. The way 1-2 pitch, and there's a fly ball to left. That's deep, and that's gonna go, y'all. No, it won't. It won't. McNeil go back first. So yeah. Tyrone Taylor, they gave it a ride. And then, you know, of course, it drove me to pay homage to the great John Sterling by saying that it's out when, in actuality, it stayed in the park. It died out before it hit the wall, before it can go to the wall. And now Beatty Met, for whatever reason, is bunting. Beatty in 237, 6 home runs, 21. He's been slowing down a bit. He slowed down a bit. And now swinging a miss, so 1-2. Actually, it's 0-2 to Beatty. 1 out, 1 on. And there's a line, and that is caught by the second baseman. Sorliner just tried to start to jump for it. But he catches it. So McNeil's still at first with 2 out. That's why I'm gonna jump this damn. I'm gonna jump this damn tablet, yo. Yeah, this big tab is about. This is good as gone. I think it was about to be simple. And I know what you're thinking. Well, how the hell we going? How you gonna do the beat without? Man, listen. I'm so behind the 8 ball right now. You might not even hear the beat. It's football, but that's besides the point. 1-1 to Francisco Alvarez. Mauricio hit 9th. Interestingly enough. Good heat by Zenzatella, but Alvarez did not offer, so it's 2-1. So Anthony Zenzatella. Rockies decide to pitch him in relief, starting the second inning. And now it's 3-1. The Rockies figured like, all right, we'll do this. Try to throw the Mets off a little bit. And there's a ground base hit. Alvarez has been doing A-OK. Going the opposite way. He's been really doing that a lot. And some may say, well, I did read an article where they was talking about They want him to hit for average more. It's like, and I think Evan Roberts said it on the Rico. Bronya, that is. But saying like taking his power away, but we want him to hit for power. I power too. But I think he'll be more as Mauricio hits a foul ball for 0-1. But I think he'll be more clutch, like say, he's won a couple games for the Mets. Like with his bat. You know what I'm saying? Just going opposite way. So who knows, man? I say, truth be told, like if he, just go, you know what I'm saying, keep going with the ball, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, hey, seriously, one of Mauricio's 0 for 8 so far since his comeback. He's amazing. He's on 8, 0 for 8. Another high heater, 2-1. Them on deck. Is he switching? Is. What's number on deck? Friend one to Mauricio. I was about to say Anthony Zenzatella, 1-10. Won the season. I put the hashtag Rockies in there this time. There's a ground ball comeback of the Zenzatella will get the last out right then and there, and that's a side. And I want to raid Travis, but the tablet's not compliant as usual. He's this uncompliant bastard of a tablet. This is the reason why I want to junk it. I want to see if I get some money for it. Alright. I'm probably ain't gonna get nothing, but probably like I don't know. We gonna find out. I'm gonna find out probably Sunday. I think I'm gonna stop by the old job on Sunday and see if I could just junk this piece of POS. Alright. I don't know. Might have to do the Amazon too. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta find, you know what I'm saying? If I do that, I might have to find a way to try to get throwing some pics on Facebook through the StreamYard. Cause I'm quite sure they won't let me upload these recordings or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Of course, if you don't know, throwing some pics, I do this on the Sports of Russ group on Facebook. You need to come check it out because we have fun. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for like years upon years. We've been doing this for over a decade on Facebook. I was doing my pics by myself, for like years on end. What year are we in throwing some pics as far as going, like, I think 2012. I think we're on our 14th year. I think so. I gotta go back in the archives. I write stuff down. Haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff that I've written down lately, but as is. Ryan McMahon, again, will lead off the bottom of the second. He's hitting 201, 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. Nolan Arenado, he's not. Here's Singer's pitch. Off the corner. Off the inside corner, 1-1. Yeah, MLB scoreboard. The Rays beat the Marlins 4-3. Marlins are just straight up trash. Nationals just shut out the Rangers 2-0. Diamondbacks and Reds tied at 3 in a rain delay at the bandbox. The Cardinals, so the Midwest is catching it. Philly and Pirates are tied at 2 and the 4th. Like I said, they started late because of rain. Yankees pummeling the Red Sox 8-1. Tigers over the Cubs 2-1. In eighth. Astros over the Guardians 4-2 in the 7th. The White Sox and the Royals are tied at 2. Top 6. Padres and the Brewers have started. Well, they've been on since like 8, I believe. 1-0 San Diego. Twins over the Blue Jays 3-2. Everything else is like Seattle and Disneyland. Like I said, Braves play San Francisco. And the Orioles play Sacramento. So I think that's it. Brenton Doyle, the batter, 0-1 count on him. And there it is. They probably glass the Braves and Giants. Kodai Senga, brilliant his last start. 6 in the 3rd, 2 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. He sweet ball. Yo, 2 to Doyle, low in the dirt. Yo, I can't get over these. Yo, these are like 70s uniforms, yo. If the Rockies were a franchise in the 70s, they would have rocked this. What they wearing right now. 1-2 pitch. He's trying to float that ghost, but the ghost keeps bouncing. So 2-2. Doyle's waiting the next pitch. And there's a ground ball. Beatty Met hoovers it up, and it's 2 outs. So he was the GOAT, not a good way, yesterday. It was a defensive miscue. So something to say about this broadcast right now, because it's like as far as the Mets go with their announce team, Gelb's ain't there. Gelb's in New York. Gary Apple had the day off. Apparently, as Beatty Met gets another ground ball, and that's it. 1, 2, 3 goes the Rockies. For a second inning in a row, we are going to the top of the 3rd. Get rid of with that ground out. Mets and Rockies no score. Yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, Gelbs had Gelbs was on the pre and post with Godzilla. Drink with me. That's right. I don't know if Gelb's doing, but he got to be doing the weekend. He got to be doing the weekend, because it's like, in a way, he's just doing tonight. And then he's taking a red eye to Colorado. Just to do all that. But yeah, we passed 34 minutes into the stream. As we get past first 2 winnings, trying to format my saying, saying on the stream. Yep. No banner right now. I mean, no banner, no link. You just gotta be like, if you wanna do this, do that. Click on that banner. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself acclimated to StreamYard. That's why That's why I'm doing it. As you can see, live on StreamYard. Yeah. How about StreamYard? Thanks, folks, to StreamYard, that I can platform myself and, you know what I'm saying, try to entertain y'all, somehow, some way, They ain't let me raid. Boy, Travis as Nemo hits a fly ball to center field, but the center fielder right there to take care of it. First out of the top of the third. Beatty Metch getting shown appreciation from Mr. Alonso. Yep. So, yo, this is good. I gotta say something on the next commercial break. I won't do this while the game is on. This is 1-1 by the way to Starling Marte, but there's real disturbing things. That's crazy. So yeah, 1-1. Zenzatella. And there's a ground ball back to the mound. And they're not gonna get him. I'll tell you, he runs too fast. So what seemed like an excuse me swing turned into an infield hit. Let's see. Yeah, swing and bunt. Pretty much what it was, swing and bunt. Zenzatella. And nope. Not even a tie go to run the situation. Marte beat it out. He got in by a step. And now here's Soto. And there's a swing and a foul ball. That looked like a changeup. Soto with a single. He's still hitting only 232, but his power's going up. He now has 11 home runs, 32 RBIs, 31, 32, 31 RBIs. Another changeup for a ball. 1-1. One in the third innings, he's already up 30 pitches. Well, that was the 30th pitch. 2-1. Yeah, Soto homered off Zenzatella last week. Well, yeah, last weekend. He's throwing them changes to make sure he doesn't get taken yard again. And now it's 3-1. So this is like a pitch around. But do you really want to pitch around? You know what I'm saying? Marte on first. 1 out. And of course, the hot polar bear on deck. So pitch number 32 comes from Zenzatella. And that's a strike. Soto figured he could cheat towards first base, but no, not the case. So 3 hits, full count. Is Marte gonna run? He's not, and Soto walks. Outside for ball 4. So the Mets got something going. Got a little something going. Francisco Lindor in the dugout. Chewing on some double bubbles. Why does he have a bat in his hand? Why does he have a bat in his hand? Pete Alonso up. He ended it in with a ground ball for a force play. His first time up. Pete hitting .354 with runners in scoring position. 7 home runs, 39 ribs. So 0-1. Swing and a miss 0-2. So that means Pete, his other 18 home runs, his other 8 home runs and 16 RBIs is either solo. His 8 home runs, his other 8 home runs either solo or will run on first. Pete in Coors Field has hit .377. Think he doesn't like it here? There? 'Cause I'm in Virginia. I guess this was the last time he was in Coorsville. He hit 2 bombs. It's showing August 8th of last year. But he's down in the count 1 and 2 here. As he muscles one foul towards the right side. Still 1 and 2. Marte on second, Soto on first, and Pete strikes out. So 2 outs, and that'll leave it up to Jeff McNeil. McNeil 1 for 1. He had a single his first time up. First pitch swinging. That was all. 0-1. McNeil now in 245. 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Like we said, Mets coming to Denver facing the Rockies team that's now 12 and 50. And they're gonna check that swing, and he did not swing. 1 and 1. Man, he like, come on, let's get a run. Damn it. He ain't say that, but you know. 1 and 1. McNeil. Zenzatella's pitch. Up and in. 2 and 1. And I have a delay of my own. Because, y'all know our streaming game. And of course, my feed is acting a fool right now. So I guess I could tell you a little bit what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube, and they saying that somebody leaked Roxanne Perez's address. But neither here nor there. My feed came back. The Mets are 3rd from the bottom in Major League Baseball with running the scoring position. Only 218. And they should be adding some points there. Nope, that's a foul ball. So they're still putrid. Anyway, 2 and 2 to count for McNeil. Yeah, more. Not only just that, but there's something else. I've got it on my Facebook page right now. This is disgusting right now. And somebody pointed that out about the Roxanne Perez thing. But apparently, when did this come on? 9 hours ago. So because I want to talk about when we get the commercial is on we get a break from the baseball action. Yeah, but they'll let anybody on tell. I've been on Twitter /X for over a decade, so they let me on. They let all the weirdos on. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Marte second, Soto on first. 2 outs, scoreless game in the 3rd inning. It is a fly ball. Oh, it's popped up. Short right center. Estrada makes the catch. Mets leave 2 on. Alright, so here it is. I already spoke about the Roxanne Perez thing. Somebody leaked her address. And now I'm looking at somebody with the at well is Dom D34D yet. Now you know the letters and how they you know the letters 3 and 4 basically EA Sports in the game. You know what I'm saying? Get clipped right now. So yeah. Basically is Dom deleted yet, but in that form, So apparently somebody hates Dominic Mysterio, to the point where they trying to plot him. You know what I'm saying? They talk basically tweeting about plotting on him in a tragic way. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like I don't even want to run back what this dude tweeted, but basically he's talking about going to a show and trying to end them because he's not. So he's to this idiot. Dominic is basically, not from here. And he's calling him a terrorist. When in actuality, Dominic is from here. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just stupid, man. And June being the men's mental health month, this moron need to be in the damn asylum. 0-1, by the way, to Europe. 0-2. So we got good morning, good afternoon. Can we see good night? See what Kodak does. Is he going towards he's going to be the ghost? He's trying it. He's really trying it. It's like he's either gonna get you to chase, or he's gonna bounce it in the dirt. It's like we know what his forkball is. So it's 1-2 to Euro, and he got him, struck him out, bounced it in the dirt. But Euro went fishing, went out. Yep. 46.7 chase rate on the football, 4th highest in Major League Baseball. This is why he leads the league in ERA officially now. You combine that with the Rockies chase rate of 31.8%, you got a recipe for success. But this one gets chased and gets hit the right field, and that is gone. Home run, Mickey Moniak and the Rockies get their first hit of the game, and they take the lead 1-0. So the Rockies fancy themselves being red hot a little bit. They're going for win number 4 in a row. And they do owe the Mets one. They owe the Mets 3. That was a hanger. And that was a laser out of the park over the high wall. About 365 feet. So I don't know why Mendy was out of the dugout. Was the pitch kind of moment? I don't know. But at any rate, the Rockies have a 1-zip lead. But you know something? Last week, Sanger was down 1-zip too. Tyler Freeman, Mickey Moniak hit 8th in the order too. So after retiring the first 7, Sanger hung one. And now he's going to give up another base hit. This time to Tyler Freeman. Soto catches up with it. He's going for 2. And he made it. Offline throw. Mauricio couldn't get the tag on him. Soto explaining himself to Tyrone Taylor is like, so, hey, Rockies are hustling. And I think Freeman was thinking two all the way. They're not gonna show him running. Like if he stopped or whatever. But Soto he threw it and Mauricio, let's see. I think he made it. He did. So the Mets ain't gonna challenge it. So now it's run on second with one out still. And now that Freeman was busting it. He busted it. He saw himself getting a double all the way. So it is 1-0 to count to Beck. Yeah, it's Beck. Flat out, it's his first time up. And 2 for the career, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs. So the Rockies trying to make something happen. They already got a run in, and it's 2-0 on Jordan Beck. So Singer, he'll still be leading the league in ERA after this start is over. And there's not so much a give me over because it was swung on and missed. He blew that pass back. So it's 2-1. This is just Singer's 31st pitch. And now he's down 3-1. 3-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. So the 3-2 pitch coming up. Ooh, walked him. So the first walk of the game by Kodai Senga, and it's going to be Jeremy Hefner coming up to the mound. With Kodai's translator. All infield will come in. See what they're going to do. Most likely the infield's going to play a double play death and let them know, like, all right, we got you. Those strikes. Rockies with a 1-0 lead. You know, it's been 30 years since Coors Field has been in existence. For those who don't know, less Rockies baseball than I do, they played their first couple years with the Broncos used to play Mile High Stadium. So Estrada to the plate, ground ball to third, Beatty met that double ball. And that side would be retired. First pitch. Got out of it just like that. But Mickey Moniak broke the ice for Colorado. And 2 hits, 1 left. Rockies lead it 1-0, going to the top of the 4th. All right. Yep, if y'all still want our truth, comment below. Oh man. Somebody got a Facebook thing to go Connor's Corner. Hey yeah, Mets gonna have an alumni classic, basically Old Timers Day. Alumni classic game. It's an Old Timers game, y'all. And Lord knows, I wish I could be there September 13th. They said it's basically Shea Stadium versus Citi Field. They said it's gonna be comprised of Legends from the last decade of Shea Stadium and the first decade of Citi Field. That's crazy. That's gonna be a good one. Like I said, I wish I was in New York September 13th. But I know someone got to give over here for me not to make it. But for those, if y'all watching this and y'all going, yo, shouts to y'all. Shouts to y'all. The world. I mean, if y'all watching us on the playback, because I know that's where I get my views from. From the playback. Hella fun, man. Hella fun. I want somebody to say something. And by the way, as we go to the fourth inning, that was hit on a line to Ryan McMahon. And oh my God, Senzatella has a lead. Let's see. Yep, it's put on the line. So Taylor robbed a little bit. For the first down, here's Beatty Met. And there's a strike. So 0-1. Now 1-1, 1-2. Beatty Met lined out his first time up. One-two pitch coming to Brett Beatty. Good eye, 2-2. They talked about last week. Didn't know the Mets had 3 home runs in each game of that series. Wow. Interestingly enough. And the pitch way out, well, not way outside, but outside enough. 3-2 to count. We have a full count of Brett Beatty and Frank Alvarez on deck. Mets trail 1-0. And Brett Beatty walks. So Beatty Met is on. And that'll bring up Alvarez. And if you can keep it going, Ronnie Mauricio. The sun is about to set in Denver. It already set over here. And apparently that's a balloon that somebody let get away. Who took that baby balloon and let it fly in there like that? I don't know. It might not have been a baby. Who knows? Just trying to make conversation right now. So Alvarez asked for timeout after taking one inside and almost hit him. Like I said, Frankie got a single his first time up, opposite field. Beatty Met on first, 1 out. Pitch by Senzatella. It goes all the way to the backstop, and there ain't no way he's getting Beatty. Goodman had an idea about catching the ricochet quick and then trying to throw the second, but it got past him twice. It goes over, actually over Alvarez's head, and then tried to get it, and then he muffed it. So Beatty Met on second. Beatty Met on second, and it's 2-0 to Alvarez. And there's a ground ball to the right side again, but this time the first baseman right there, Euro throws to Senzatella for the second out as Beatty Met goes to third. So Apparently, YouTube is showing me when I'm trying to rate Travis. And that'll bring up Ronnie Mauricio, grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 9 on the season. Only one to Ronnie. They showing all the lives? Nah. Current live stream. All these ain't live. 0-2 to Mauricio. He takes another straight. So bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Huh. Is it just me or YouTube update on this tablet? And did he check? He checked. So it's 2-2. So good eye by Mauricio. Nemo's on deck. Remember, Brandon Nemo's the leadoff batter. And Mauricio's playing short. Lindor's on the bench with a bad toe. And there's a pop up to short left. The shortstop will get this one, and that's the side. So the Mets are hitting flares for the final out of each inning. And right now, they still trail 1-0. Beatty left the third. All right, now let's see if we can get. Let's say current live stream. Wait a minute. Yeah, current live stream. Okay. Did y'all know we are over an hour into the stream as we're in the fourth inning? Yep. I want to see if I can catch Travis. They showing me everything but Travis. Because like I said, I know he's doing the game too, so. Yep. Let me see. Nope. I am not finding it. I am not finding this guy. Nah, I'm gonna find him because apparently my notifications. So here's your ERA leader. Kodai Singer, 1.66. Paul Skeens of Pittsburgh, 2.05. Yamamoto of the Dodgers, 2.39. Robbie Ray of San Francisco. That's good company to be in. Definitely good company to be in. At least open the comment section for me. Oh man, no one won to Goodman. I think Goodman's in. And Kodai's is keeping that ball in the dirt. I mean, I guess that's a good strategy. Make sure he don't hang, but he did hang one to Moniak. They're hoping that was one that he didn't hang. Turn that down a bit. There we go. Got the volume next to the damn thing. But anyway, 1-2 to Hunter Goodman. And there's a ball 2-2. On deck, Ryan McMahon. So the 2-2 pitch. Floating that go. Yeah, I can talk. Floating that ghost fork, which is foul. So the Dodgers and Cardinals finally got started. I mean, everybody else will be playing, right? 2-0 rain now. Three late games are still up. And that is the Braves Cardinals. The Braves Giants. The Orioles in Sacramento against the A's. And the Mariners in Disneyland. Though I think they starting now. Because Disneyland play their games at 9:40 now, I believe. And there's a base hit. So Goodman's on after fighting off a couple pitches. And now they'll bring up Ryan McMahon. Almost off the end of the bat. And there's Travis, y'all. I finally got him on it. Of course, this buff is so bad. This is why I want to get rid of this tablet. I had this long enough. You know what I'm saying? You know. McMahon with his ground out is now at the Mendoza line. 200. Now 1-1. 37%. That's this percentage rating towards football for today. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Let's shorten them up. One, two. A little away, and it's 2-2. Won't lie, man. I rather the tablet buffer than my TV. You know, and the swing and a miss float with me. 2 outs. Actually, it's 1 out. Bugging, man. Oh, Sterling, drink with me. Yo, I honestly I gotta switch these bottles. Definitely gotta switch these bottles. This went up to a whopping 14%. And then it got hot for whatever reason. Alright, so you have to put Travis away. It's 0-2 to Trenton Doyle. Tries to float again. It's 1-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Mets trail 1-0. And you gotta be kidding me. Frank Alvarez, that was a fantastic throw. And that ball was in the dirt. The ball was in the dirt. And he rocketed that ball to Jeff McNeil. And it was a line too, by the way. That was a bouncer. He was out. Let's see. He's out. Got him on the sleeve. Got him right on the sleeve. He moved that sleeve just a bit. Yep. And they're not going to challenge it. That's an out. Caught him on the sleeve, and then it just looked like he missed it. Yeah. A bouncer to Alvarez. He bounced it to McNeil, and the pitch was already thrown, so they can't review it. Even if he was. Ooh. And now 2 and nope. It's 3-2, Doyle. Check it. What a throw by Alvarez, though. What a throw by Albi. Ryan Ritter on deck for Colorado. Let's see what he's going to throw with a 3-2 pitch. Down the middle, in and over. Posinga catches Doyle looking. It was a hit, but he raced on the court stealing. 1-0 Rockies going to the 5th. Oh man. Yeah, I'll be back, y'all. Let me get this water. I'll be back in his own one to Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo 0-2, fly out, line out. And he's down in the count 0-2 here. You know, smack. Back in. I am now joined by the idiot ass cat. Real name of my nick Cone Stove. And I had to have explained that to y'all if you watched. But I'll explain it again after this at bat. Has Nemo fisted in the left? Yeah, that's gonna be caught. So 1 out. In comes Stolen Hey, who likes to hit a cool still apparently. 2022, must have been a milestone home or unless that was the first home run. Well, it's been here long enough. So yeah, why is this cat Natasha known as Cone Stove? Well, she went a cone around her neck to keep from eating us. You know what I'm saying? Chewing almost basically. I take her to the vet. So it was cool. As Marte had a easy at bat right there. Strikes out on 4 pitches. Yep. So if you had the cone around the neck, and I was like, nah, still calling you Cone Stove. Right, Cone Stove? You move out the room, it won't leave my sight. And one total blocks up for a reason. One total. Taylor catches one. Had a graphic so 500 against the Rock. 5 for 10 with 2 home runs. So don't you obstruct my view. Yo, 2 pitch. Ball 1. Move. Yeah, she going. Okay, she going to 1. And don't go. That's why I hate doing strangers with this cat ball. So whoever mess with that wire, I'm gonna mess with your left fielder who's staying in the yard, and that's quietly halfway through. Drink with me. Of course, it's always behind an empty one. A little on the hot side. I'm probably not doing anything tomorrow. Cause you know a whole lot happening. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Tomorrow's her birthday. As of I'm streaming. And you're gonna be up another grill until she gets tired of us. And my family, but it is what it is. And then in between time, I'm gonna catch that Worlds Collide. Money in the Bank all night. And so if I can. Probably see what happens. Do a Money in the Bank, you know what I'm saying? Money in the Bank stream. More than not, I probably will. I'll probably do a late Mets on the because y'all gonna be watching track. But anyway, I'm doing that. We'll stream, y'all. Not tomorrow. You know, I might dip it out, probably do like something little, do something short. I would love to upload it, but that ain't in the cards. Brian Ritter, the batter, 1-0 to him. And 22-0 is a play. Ritter was going to get at least 2. So Ryan Ritter leads with a triple, and here we go again. Something new again. Ritter first. Ritter just got his first major league hit, y'all. And it's a 3-bagger. Yeah, he read that all the way. Kid got speed. And this is what the Rockies are looking for. It's like, yo, this is an all-season tank job, but hey, they got somebody promising. At least they. And yes, it is Ryan Ritter's first career hit, and he got it against the Ghost. Meanwhile, 1-2 in Europe. A lot of families, you gotta be. It got a good feeling to be a kid playing baseball and your first major league hit. You know, you got all your family and friends sitting there, mostly your family. You know, I've been watching 41 years, so let's go. I've seen plenty of kids. You know what I'm saying? Up and comers become legends. I've seen plenty more become immortal. Was hit, not only for a day. I'm just looking over my notifications real quick. You don't see it, but I do. All right. But yet they still won't let me get in my Benjamin app. I'm getting sick of this. All right, back to the game. 2-2 to count to the baseman of the Rockies, Hiura. Pitch by Senga. Too high, ball 3. He went with the fastball and just went way up. So the 3-2 pitch coming off the tail pitch. Fouled off. So he's going fast instead of going forkball. Send up to 63 pitches. One thing about Koda, I always keep that pitch count low now. And there's a strikeout. That's a big out. He went with the ghost that time. So he set it up perfectly. Went fastballs like the last 3 pitches before he went to the ghost and had him fishing. And now there's Mickey Moniak with his 6th home run of the season in the second and 3rd inning, which accounts right now for the only run of the game. 1-0. Mickey Moniak. And there's a swing and a miss, 1-1. So Senga trying to come up with the right mix. to get out of a to get out of a man on third no out jam. And about it, it's a jam. You give up the lead off triple. Now you got work your magic to get through. But that's a ball. Up in the third, like throwing a behind the back pickoff. That was a beautiful football. Seven and 3 this year, and yeah, like it was like one of those in between. Two pitch. Just foul. I mean, just foul. I don't know, y'all. I think after this game, I might do some, might watch a little MLB Big Inning. I don't know. So another. So the Rockies trying to get a little insurance to add to their 1-0 lead. Three, 2 coming. And a ground ball. Got him. No, he's safe. Ritter got him in the tag. Man. Good job by Pete Alonso trying to get it. Thing the duck up the way. And they're going to challenge this. That gives us a chance at home to see. You watching me. Sharp hit. He's out. Let's see. See again. He's out. Oh, it might be. He may be set up. Now the question would be, did he get to the plate? And that he looks out right here. The kill shot right now. It looks like Alvaro on that. Let's see. After review, he's out. Ball was overturned. So that's why is the hell Mets? It's 1-0. And get it right, production truck. 2 outs, 1 on. So give Pete Alonso an all important. At least in this inning. So Sam about to throw pitch number 73. It's a double. Wow, the hustle double his first time out. He hit his first home run of the year in the City Field last week. Passing that lead. The 1-0 pitch coming. Now to throw the first. Moniac. I don't know. I got my volume down so y'all can hear me and me risking getting clipped. Though I shouldn't though. Let's see. And behind the back throw. One and oh. Yeah. Leaned a little bit. Perfect throw gets him. Perfect throw gets him. So it's 2-0 on Tyler Freeman. And there's a get me over straight. As the juice comes back to the phone. And now it's 2-2. Good pitch by Singer. As Freeman swinging, trying to muscle it. Jordan back on deck. He's open one with a walk. I think it's 4, 5, and 6 for the Mets in the 6th inning. And there's a pop-up foul. 2-2. Singer's pitch count is going up right now. He's now up to 77 pitches. They saw a little blurb from Mohegan Sun. And that's one casino I would love to go into. Yeah, you got a casino too I want to check out. But, 2-2 pitch coming. Popped him up foul. Wait. So Singer with the makings of a 6th start. And not frame good enough. So Moniac's gonna run on the next pitch. 80 for Singer. Kodai working his magic. Still another 1-runner left start. He's had plenty of those. Here's a fly ball foul. It's right. But Tyler Freeman making Kodai earn it. It'll be the other way around. Be the 80. Apparently this pitch is 79. This will be 80. The string. Shade over. Moniac runs. It's ball 4. Out comes Jerry Upnick. And at the 80 pitch mark, it's a visit. Good time to visit. Yeah, definitely a good time to visit. Oh, by the way, you want to do this? Do that. Mets started ERA down to 2.89. I knew I was gonna find that referral. I know y'all gonna just do that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yep, there we are. You know what I'm saying? Nice to have some comments go. Detroit did beat the Cubs 3-1. Is Detroit still got regular baseball? I know the Mets got the best. I think Detroit they baseball. Want to know the Jordan Beck, by the way. It is swinging and miss one more. I don't know this anymore. That not bad. For my cat. 1-1 to Jordan Beck, yeah, son. It is a swing and a miss. So Singer. Good shit, pitch count wise. Little over 15 average. Still 1915 jerseys, but so far so good. The Rockies they up 1-0. And there's a ground ball to third, baby first. That's it. Do it a little bit. Lonzo nervously got him. I think StreamYard had a little update for whatever reason. But yeah, the Mets going into the top of the sixth inning. Mets second best record in baseball, I believe. National League. And it's like despite LA, still a game up on them. So it's like, say they run it back for the NLCS this year. That's at City Field. Ruby Dodgers Mets for playing game 1 at City Field. So we're about to come back from the break. Force the Mystic, and that means they're 8-0 in WNBA action. As Pete Alon comes up, takes the Pete then struck out. Pete in June already has 12 RBI. This is game 6 in June. And now 1-4. I believe that's 8 for 22. Excuse me. Develop season, of course, is one. Not only the hits, and that meat is looking real good and that's barbecue. It'd be nice to, you know what I'm saying? It's like to have a little go on like a stadium, go on a stadium tour, like not even baseball, basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be nice. And them college arenas, you know? I mean, a couple of years, or was it last? Not a couple years ago. You know, I seen with George Mason play in DC. Very nice arena. Very nice arena. Them seats though, my God. I ain't go for a game. You know what I'm saying? I was there with college graduation. I was like, yo, if I'm sitting uncomfortable in a suit, I know, not even a suit, dress clothes, but it's like, yo, what the hell would I do at a George Mason game? But it's like the arena. See, basketball arenas are like smaller than most. There's definitely, and now the Mets have got the table set for Tyrone Taylor. But yeah, it's like, I guess because it's college basketball, you know. But I'm like this. I've been in the Garden. I've been in the Garden a few times, and guess what? The Rockies are taking out Zenzatella. So he's gonna go 4+, and it's a wrap for him. So the Rockies going bullpen by committee. They let their starter relieve for 4 innings. So I don't know who this guy is that's coming in, but yeah. Like I said, I've been to the Garden a few times, but I've never been in for a Knicks game. You know what I'm saying? I was there for this. Ice Cafes, I think I was in Nassau Coliseum. That's another story from it. You know, I'm going down memory lane, going off topic again, but that's what Uncle Lean does. You know what I'm saying? He gets off topic especially when there's a commercial break. When there's a break in the action. Start talking about stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should know how I roll by now. Tend to veer off. You know, I get to hear it later on when you know what I'm saying? Y'all might be waking up in the morning and what the hell are we talking about? What is he talking about? Yeah, man, but we about to find out who's pitching for Colorado. Try to hold their 1-0 lead against the likes of Tyrone Taylor, Beatty Met, and Summer Fun Celebration with Gary, Keith, and Ron with their Hawaiian shirts on. Who drew this up? Who drew this up, y'all? Anyways, in the code that they got on screen. So here we are. Birds on the mound, and that's a strike on the hit and lift the corner. 1-1 to Tyrone Taylor. Jake Bird, that's his name. And he's been good. 1.53 ERA. Currently he's a strikeout machine. 0-1 to Tyrone. 1-1. 42 strikeouts in 36 innings. Rockies bullpen is actually 8th in the league in ERA. And here's a pop-up foul, and not a play. 1-2 to Tyrone Taylor, who needs to speed up his swing. I ain't paying too much attention to how fast Jake Bird throws, but like how much velocity he has on his fastball, I'll pay attention now. And it's 2-2. That was a slider though, 84 miles an hour. Philly and Pittsburgh are tied. That's something the Mets need to do as far as scoreboard watching. Oh yeah, it's time scoreboard watch. Because this is the only game in town that matters. As far as baseball goes. Tyrone Taylor just got hit by a pitch. And now the Rockies gonna challenge that? Is that a reviewable play? I said nope. Nah, he got hit. Let's see. Guess he got nicked on the guard. Okay, I'll take it. I'm a Met fan. It's the bases are loaded for Beatty Met. Oh, Brett, it's time. And it's a strike. Hang in there, Beatty Met. You don't want to argue the ball with strikes. Let's go. Especially if it's in the game, you need him to catch those breaks too. That's definitely a ball right there. 1-1. It should be 2-0, yes. And by the way, screw this. I'm watching SmackDown highlights when this is over. Anyway, Beatty Met got a count of 1-1. Bases loaded, no outs. Big opportunity here as he swings over the fastball. 96 on the gun. Mets 0-5 runners in scoring position. 216 average overall. So, big opportunity here with the bottom of the batting order coming up. Or starting up with Beatty. 1-2. And they struck him, and that was... Yeah, I would argue that too. Yeah, that was not a strike. That was definitely not a strike. But don't argue it now. Good frame job, but that wasn't good enough. That was not a strike. Anyway, Alvarez to the plate. We're gonna see how much squeezing this umpire does now. Meanwhile, Alvarez 5-24 with runners in scoring position. That's a ball. 2-0. Back. I thought I was going to let this cat out. Just mess with my closet door. 3-1 pitch. 3-2. Swung right through it. It was actually a few inches away from him. But as it is, if you're the Mets, you don't want to squander this opportunity. Bases loaded, nobody out. Alvarez about to take this 3-2 pitch. Swung right through it, 2 outs. So the Mets are failing miserably right now with runners in scoring position, and now they're about to send this bases loaded, no out situation to hell, unless Ronnie Mauricio can drive at least Alonso in. Let's see how he fares against Jake Bird. 1-0 Rockies. And Mauricio, of course, takes a strike. Mauricio will be happy just to get a hit. And his season, he's over 10. Strike takes another strike. That's a loss. They lost in the source right now. Mauricio just trying to get acclimated. Remember, he was out all of last year. And he swings and misses. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Saad retired. The Mets load him up with nobody out, and that's where they stay. 1-0 Rockies. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Friday Night Mets in Colorado. Mets with a win here will clinch the season series against yet another West team. They won the season series against the Diamondbacks. They won the season series against the Dodgers. I don't think they played San Diego yet. Giants either. I think that's later this season. Or did they play San? Did they play San Diego? I don't think they did. I don't think they played San Francisco yet. No, they definitely didn't play San Francisco yet. I don't know for a fact. Let me check my notifications real quick. The team really bothers the hell out of me. Alright, Koda Singer's back on the mound. It's 0-1. To Thairo Estrada. And that's a ball 1-1. Alright, back. It's now 2-1 to Estrada. 88th pitch coming from Kodai Senga. 2-1. Popped them up. Foul. The Soto out the shot. No, because the camera's not going on. So it's 2-2. Yankees won 9-6. Tarek Skubal shut down the Cubs. 3-1 Tigers win. 4-2 win for the Astros over the Guardians. White Sox beat the Royals 7-2. And Philly and Pittsburgh, top 9, 4-4. Padres beat the Brewers 2-0. Blue Jays over the Twins 6-3 in the 9th. Cardinals over the Dodgers 2-0 in the 4th. They started with a rain delay. Mariners and Disneyland tied at 1. Orioles over Sacramento 2-0. That game just started. The Giants over the Braves 2-0. They just started. So everybody playing now, or everybody have played at least. As Soto makes a running catch on that fly ball by Estrada, the first out. And let's give it up for this idiot-ass cat that's finally going to sleep. I said go to sleep. I'm We turn like you watching the game. We ain't watching a damn thing. Hunter Goodman, the batter. 1 for 2 with a single. Only run of the game on Moniak's. Mickey Moniak, his home run. And that's one of the hardest hit balls in the game, apparently. Goodman had the hardest hit ball with the ground out. Then Alvarez with the single. And then Mickey Moniak with a home run. So there it is. Your top three. Your top three. Hardest hit balls. Meanwhile, it's 1-2 on Hunter Goodman. Let's say 93, so I guess it's going to be the 94 pitch. Mets got to have somebody in the bullpen by now. That's a foul ball. Oh, that is 93. 4-92. Another young player on the Rockies. This kid was drafted in 21 apparently. And there's a swing and a miss, 2 outs. Heat. He's like, I'm about to empty my tank now. My pitch count about to hit triple digits. Hey, look at that. Okay. What are you? Cat trying to get some airtime. Look at it. Is it? There she go. There she go. Trying to get some airtime. Why you always trying to get camera time over here? My show. Anyway, 1-0 to Ryan McMahon. May as well say what's up to you too. 1-0 to Ryan. Ryan's now hitting 199 with that 0 for 2. And there's a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled it off himself. Who's in the bullpen for the Rockies? Tyler Kinley. Tyler Kinley's in the bullpen, so the Rockies really trying to go bullpen by committee to try to preserve this 1-zip lead. That man is in the hole, 1-2. There's a foul ball. Now Singer's at 98 pitches. 41% on that forkball. Let's see if he throws it here. He's basically throwing only one sweeper. The 1-2 coming. Swinging a foul off the umpire. Why did I call him Trent? It's Brenton Doyle. Wow, I'm getting names wrong. I'm calling home runs when they're outs. Lean Sterling, y'all. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a ball. I kind of thought that was a strike, though. What you think, Cone Stove? Camera's this way. All right, here we go once again. The 1-2 pitch. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Not directly up the middle. Past the second base side. In between second, but on the left side. Y'all know. Right side, I would say. Mr. Tap Room is in the bullpen. Buto. Jose Buto is in the bullpen. So I don't know if they was giving the directions to the outfield, whoever's one of the coaches. sitting next to Mendy, or standing next to Mendy, as the strike is, well, not called because Doyle swung and missed. So now 103 pitches for Kodai Senga. Yeah, this is his last batter. This is gonna be his last batter. If he loses Doyle, he's out of there. As we are 2 into the stream. One and one. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Brenton Doyle is 0-2. Kodai Senga is about to throw his 106th pitch. Yeah, this is one of those deals where it's like, all right, this is one of those deals where you just empty your tank because it's like, yo, you're going 6-man rotation anyway. You know? Because Blackburn is back. And did he go? He did not. 2-2. I don't think he did snap his wrist. Let's see. The 2-2 pitch 107. Now 3-2. Mets down 1-0. Run on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. In the 7th inning. Top of the batting order. But the runner's gonna go here on a 3-2 pitch. Pop them up, and it drops in front of, in between Alvarez and Alonso. Not enough lift on it for either one of them to try to catch it. So, you know, communication is key. Kodai Senga has a new career high in pitches thrown in a game. Guess that arm is good. But how much I want to bet his next start, he's only going to throw like 75 pitches to get taken out. Unless he's building up that arm strength, he's going to empty the tank right here. 3-2. Now that's two disengagements without an out. And why is he throwing the first anyways? It's a 3-2 count with 2 outs. And there's a fly ball right. Soto will get there, and that's the side. 1 on, 1 left. 1-0 Rockies. Drink with me. Friday Night Mets. We're gonna have Nemo, Marte, and Center. The top of the 7th inning. You know, I sit in front of the lights, y'all do too. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, the Liberty is now 8-0 in WNBA action. Defending their title well right now. As far as the Knicks go, who's going to be the coach? I don't know if y'all saw that little short on Facebook. I know I saw it. We had Mike Malone sitting sitting on the couch with Cat and Brunson, and Tibbs coming up in the crib like, why is Mike alone here? He's like, nah, you got to go, Tibbs. You ran us into the ground. And then it was Cat told him out. Yeah, it's gonna be so much better. Like, what are you still doing here, Cat? And then Giannis comes in, tell him, pack his shit and get the fuck out. Oh, yo, that was too funny. That was too funny. I'm sure, yo, whoever was drawing that up, be funny as heck. Anyway, the road ahead, they got on there, Rockies finish, and then, what was it? 9:30, yeah. Tomorrow's game is at 9:30, y'all. Tyler Kinley's on the mound, and then, you know, Sunday at 3, and then off on Monday, and then they play the I think they off on Monday, the Nationals come in, and the Rays come in. City Field, that is. And there's some, you know, Rockies got some flamethrowers in they bullpen throwing 96 to 98 miles an hour. But as it is, here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3. And he waves and misses at that pitch. And now Brazi's in with Butero. So Brazi and Taproom, both in the bullpens. Both in the bullpen for the Mets. You know, I guess I could say thanks for joining us. Mostly on the playback. Thanks for joining me on the playback. Y'all know. At least y'all would able to see what I got going on right now, which ain't much. Just a little cold water. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say it's pure water, like mustard. You know what I'm saying? 2-2 to Brandon Nimmo. You know. And this the right to the shortstop. And there's the first out of the inning. The inning that should have been was the 6th inning. Mets had 3 runners on, you know, bases loaded, nobody out, and they did nothing with it. So they're stalling Marte. And let's keep it 2. They're gonna have to start long balls to have to relive last week's series in City Field. They need to hit some homers. Because small ball ain't doing it. And Marte takes a strike. You know, anybody get home runs, we know Marte can. But I think they're trying to lift now. That was a weak ground ball foul though. So 0-2. Marte. Juan Soto on deck. That's down 1-0 in the top of the 7th. And there's a ground ball up the middle, then that's gonna squeak through. Well, Estrada gets it, but that's an infield hit for Marte. It was a slow roller. That just kept, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of those. It was one of those 1,000 bounces. Estrada ends up fielding it on the edge. Well, like to a short center field. So now it's Soto. 1 for 2 on the one single on the walk. Does Marte run? He does not, and they call the strike. Can we see that again on replay? We will not. Mets got squeezed on quite a few pitches today. But it shouldn't matter. It's the Rockies, y'all. I know. They won the last 3 games. It's still the Rockies, y'all. Kenley threw over, no avail. 0-1 pitch coming to Soto. That's a ball. Off the corner. Look, the same pitch. Anyway, Pete Alonso on deck. Hopefully Soto don't ground into a double play. Now 2-1. I'd run Marte here. I'd run Marte here. The one, you know, the get me over's going to have to come through. And Soto has a good eye, but swings through that one. 2-2, and Marte is not running. Yep, swung right over it. You see on the replay, swung right over that pitch. 2-2. This is why he's hitting 231. Kenley is set. 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Marte, goes to third? No, he doesn't. Still a good piece of hit by Soto. Marte goes to second, so Mets with yet another runners in scoring position opportunity. But this time in the form of Pete Alonso. Hit him where they ain't. Pete 348 running in scoring position. He had an LOB moment though in this game. Let's see what he does here. Swing and a miss. Kenley took some off that pitch. Mets have left 9. 0 for 8 running the score position. This is another one. Pete swings over another one. He's not reading these off speed pitches at all. So it's now 0-2 to Pete Alonso. Jeff McNeil on deck. Kenley trying to get out of this one. Two coming. Just foul. Just foul. I mean, you have Pete's the Devin Williams moment. But if he can do what he did against Devin Williams last year, the Mets will be up 2. No 2. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to the wall. Mets have at least tied it. Marte scores. Soto's coming too. Mets will take a 2-1 lead. Pete Alonso, 2 more RBIs. He's got 57 on the season. Pete Alonso wrote a line drive that just kept scooting to the wall. Marte and Juan Soto scoring easily. The Mets have broken the Rockies shutout, and now they're 1 up to the good. That'll bring up Jeff McNeil. So Kodai Senga would have about 110, 111 pitches. Career high in the game, career high in any game he's ever pitched in the major leagues. He now has a chance to win this bad boy. Exit velocity 111.9. It's like, here's how he's fighting off pitches. Down in the count 0-2. He's muscled that one foul. And then, a couple pitches later, 2 earned up. And now that'll bring up the great Jeff McNeil. The Mets are now 1 for 9 on runners in scoring position. And 2 RBIs. And McNeil swinging over a low ass slider. Almost dead centered that pitch. Almost dead centered that pitch. 0-1 fouled off. So McNeil down the count 0-2. Pete goes back to second. Betske Yusevich right now. Waska Brazi's still in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley's about to throw his 20th pitch of the inning. And then it's this one infield to second base. Towards second base. Shortstop makes the catch. Pete Alonso with his 57 RBIs leads baseball. Pete leads the world in RBIs. 15 home runs. And of course, got players like Shohei Ohtani and Cal Raleigh. Leading baseball in home runs 23 apiece, I believe. But Tyrone Taylor swings through one. 1-1. Taylor, I think, is down to 236 now this season. With his 1 home run. Kelly trying to keep that ball down low. Make him fish so they can get out of this. Meanwhile, Beatty Mets on deck. Kenley gets ready. And there's a ground ball foul. So Tyrone Taylor with 23 pitches to the ledger of Tyler Kenley. Tyrone just trying to keep these innings alive. Pete's on second, 2 outs. 2-1 Mets. Pitch coming. And Reach is out, and that's going to be it's caught. So the side retired. Good play by Jordan Beck. But Pete Alonso put the Mets up with a 2-run double. And while everybody else stretching, I'm checking my notifications. I'm going to be back on these games after this one. I don't know what this is. Oh, let's check that later on. Cardinals now leading the Dodgers 10-4. Cardinals leading the Dodgers 4-0. What the hell was that? It's not 10-4, it's 4-zip. Anyway. Ah, man. You want to be inaccurate and make mistakes because you're kind of getting tired like me? And then do that. We are 2 hours and 20 minutes on the stream, and we have just now reached the bottom of the 7th. It's because the Rockies figured to get do an opener and put their schedule started in the second inning. Well, it was a strategy that worked until the top of the 7th. Because now the Mets have a lead. And who? Tell me who is coming in the game. It's werewolf time. Team Wolf time. As Huasca Brazabon is in the game. He's got a couple of decisions. Trust me when I say. And he's got one save and 4 opportunities now. Brazi's still middle relief. He's open a few games. He started a few games. And he's 1-2 to Ryan Ritter. Ryan Ritter hit a triple his last time up for his first career. He'll be thrown out at home plate by Pete Alonso. So it's 1-2 to Mets up 2-7, bottom 7. Here's Brazi's pitch. Line foul. So, Beatty Met, we had another play. The ground ball hit the Beatty Met. That's the worst one person you don't want to hit it to. The first out is made. So now, looks like a pinch hitter, Hilliard. Sam Hilliard, his first home run of the season against the Mets last week too. 333 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. That home run wasn't sense. I believe it was 2 RBIs. And there's a fly ball, right field and deep. And it's off the wall. And that's going to be a triple for Sam Hilliard. So Hilliard just kept running. Soto lead. Soto lead, but he couldn't get it. It looked like that ball was gonna carry out. Okay, it hit out the wall. It hit out the fence. So Hilliard kept on running. So the Rockies got 2 triples today. One triple by Ritter, another one by Hilliard. So here we go. Mickey Moniak, the batter. He homered his first time up. Good play by Alfie to keep that ball from going to the backstop. Pittsburgh just beat Philly, so it don't matter what the Mets do, win or lose, they still got the lead. Here's a strike. Of course, if you're the Mets, what you want to do is win this one. And this is the 3rd inning in San Francisco. The Braves are down 3-0 to the Giants. Marlins already lost. The Nationals already won, so right now, only winners in the NL East are the Nationals. And then flash back to 3rd inning. Moniak just sent it right into the audience that's on the right field side. 2-2 pitch. Off the plate foul. So Mickey Moniak, this is going to be the 12th pitch for Brazzi, and there's a line drive base hit. Mets playing the infield in, and they got him. Moniak tried to stretch that RBI single to an RBI double, and Juan Soto says, 2 outs. So Juan Soto with an outfield assist, and that's going to keep the game tied. So forget about why they played the infield in. It worked out. And they ended up getting the batter trying to stretch. And Mauricio was happy as hell. And that'll bring up Tyler Freeman. Fouls that pitch up for a straight. That's the ball right there, Brazzi. So that's gonna count as a blown save now. That's gonna count as a blown save. So Brazzi now 1 for 5 and save opportunities. We're gonna keep him in anyway, but yeah. If it's side later, then it counts as a blown save. Question is, how many Mets are gonna blow the save before eventually Diaz runs back? So apparently, Ron's not there. It's Keith. So Gary and Keith. So Wasco Brazabon has allowed 3 runs in his last 4 appearances. Oh boy. Man, that ERA is jumping up now. But he had that ERA up on the 1 for so long. So now it's 2-1 to Tyler Freeman. Yep, Tyler Freeman. That's in Rockies side too. And there's a ground ball to Mauricio, and that is it. So the Rockies side on 2 hits. No one left. And who's coming in for Colorado in the 8th? Don't know, but the game is tied. Tied at 2. Got another notification. All right. Oh man, finally got this dumbass cat out the room. We are fast approaching 2.5 hours of this stream, and we still got 2 more minutes to go. Potentially. It'd be just my time, but my time. Just my luck for a game like this to go extras. And like I said, I haven't done an extra inning stream yet. Have I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I probably did. I probably did one. Probably did one. I know I did a walk-off, but I don't know if it was an extra inning walk-off. That game against the Pirates. One of the games against the Pirates. No, I think that was walk-off. So Vodnik's in the game, and he just threw 99 miles an hour to Beatty Mac. It was really time to quicken up. It's definitely time to speed up the swing. Speed up the swing. Speed up the swing. Like I said, man. If you want to screw up words like I'm doing, do that. Another 99 mile an hour pitch thrown by Vodnik, but that's outside ball too. And there's a fly ball hit the center field and deep. It's gonna stay in the park. First out. Beatty gave it a ride. But it isn't out. So one away, and it'll bring up Francisco Hernandez. Alvarez. Keith Hernandez. Alvarez, 1-3 with single, now batting 240. There's a strike. Y'all know I'm tired. Y'all know I'm tired. My energy is gone. I might need 10 hours of sleep tonight. I don't know. And then Alvarez had to climb a tree to swing and miss at that pitch. So 2 outs. Alvy now 1 for 4. That'll bring up Ronnie Mauricio, I think. Yes, it will bring up Ronnie Mauricio. He's switch to the batting left, and there's the ball. Well, he did the holy trinity of outs. Ground out, fly out, strike out. Right now, 2-0. Ryan Stanek's in the bullpen for the Mets. And that's a strike, even though he has a drop it. That was right down the middle. Vodnik, he knows how to throw. He knows how to throw fast. I mean, throw hard. This we pitch on 11 of the inning to 3-1. Ronnie Mauricio is now 0 for 11 to start this season at least. And there's a fly ball for a base hit. So Mauricio gets his first hit of the season. That's a double. So Met fans that's in Colorado are like, good job by you. Mauricio was following the hit column, and he was on second with 2 outs. And that ball was off the face of the wall. Not the face, like the face of the wall. Mauricio was admiring that quite a bit, but it was double all the way. That'll bring up Nemo. Mets trying to break this tie. And Nemo keeps that bat on his shoulder for strike 1. 2 flyouts to line out for the ground out. He's 15 for 60. He's in 231 with runners in scoring position. 2 dings, 21 RBIs. 1-1. Mets have left 10 on base. And that hit with runners in scoring position gave the Mets a brief 2-1 lead. Two and 1 to Nemo. We see Stolen. There was time being called. And then Nemo takes a strike. It's 3-2. Does Mauricio run? And Nemo strikes out. Swung the ball forward there. It looked like Nemo was about to pick a play with the umpire, but I don't know. They went to commercial too fast. However, it's 2 up. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. And we're going to see Ryan Stanek prove himself. Browser threw enough pitches to last for his 1 inning. Yep. Yo, why is the gecko at baggage claim? Yo, they got the gecko at baggage claim. See my equipment in the background. We are coming back. We are coming back. So, got a Met fan being funny. Put on rope tag. I'm totally here for you, Francisco. That wasn't for Alvarez. That was for Lindor. As Ryan Stanek is in the game. Ryan Stanek is still 21 in the 3rd innings and 25 innings. So that means all that means is there's some points where he's in there as a situational reliever, and he gets the out, and sometimes he gets the out before us, of course, 3 batters. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Jordan Beck at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Well, he's 1 and 2. 0 for 2 with a walk though. There's a fly ball by the man. It's foul. So Stanek gives up a base hit to Jordan Beck. Now he's on with no one out, and here's Tyler Estrada. And there's a fly ball foul. They're going to get to the Major League scoreboard in a minute. So apparently the Rumble Ponies are going to be playing the Somerset Patriots. That's Binghamton Rumble Ponies. That'll get the cable bill, as the Mets will be on the local TV in New York, Pix 11, while the Rumble Ponies will listen on. I can say the name of the station. Anyway, 0-2 to Estrada, and there's a fly ball, all right. Soto won't get there, and it's over his head. The Rockies are going to take the lead. Nope. Well, it's going. Nope. So it's a double, 2nd and 3rd, no one out. Rockies trying to take the lead. So right now, Stanek's about to let another one get away for the Mets. Soto almost booted that enough times to give Colorado a lead. Now, when the Mets play him again, the Rockies almost ran themselves up into disaster. So right now, it's the 2 teams. Mets don't want to lose this one. So Stanek's in trouble, deep trouble. And yet he bounced one in the dirt, so 1-0. Goodman, who's been good with runners and swellers, he's in 333. He's been that one bright spot for the Rockies this season. And yeah, the Mets are playing in. But Stanek's not even throwing a strike. Rockies trying to go 13-50. The Mets trying to break the Rockies' 3-game winning streak. And there's a strike. 2-1 to Goodman. Beck at 3rd. Estrada at 2nd. Nobody out. Now 3-2. 3-1. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch coming from Stanek. And he walked him. Bases loaded. Hopkins like, what the hell, Sonic? Do the Mets play for a cut down at the plate? They are, because the infield is still in. They saying, don't play my ass. Ryan McMahon. He has the chance to do dividends right now. It's a fly ball. Beatty made the catch and tagged the runner out at third. Double play. Yo, this kid is... And Beatty met. What a play by Brett Beatty. First pitch swinging. He didn't even need to tag him, just tag third. Well, maybe he did have to tag third. And Pete Alonso, like, come on, that's what I'm talking about. What a play by Brett Beatty. Man, the Mets caught a break. And now Stanek pitches to Doyle, fouled off 100 miles an hour, 0-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. And what? Oh my God, that was a good double play. Oh, and 1 to Doyle. Yo, we talking that's play of the night right there. The Mets come back. If the Mets can pull out this win, this is the defensive play of the game. The Mets have been flashing. Now, as bad as the Mets played defense yesterday, man, it's a 180 tonight. It's a 180 tonight. Stanek throws a ball to Doyle 1 and 2. Bounce that one in the dirt. So, still 2 on, 2 outs. In the 2-2 tie. Stanek 2-2, 1-2 coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ryan Stanek was Houdini out there in the 8th inning. We go to the 9th. And the Rockies third base coach is pissed off. 2-2 tie. Drink with me, y'all. Drink with me. Oh my God, what a name. If you're a Met fan, your eyes is on this game. It's one of those instances where it's like, come on, man, y'all gotta pull this one out. Like I said, as bad as the Mets play defense, Thursday afternoon, this Friday night, is like, got it all together. Beatty met that one error that basically did us in, with some help by incompetence from Reed Garrett. Was just this whole night he's just been the opposite. And the opposite of that game blowing error. I won't say, because Conforto won the game with his base hit, but it was set up by that Beatty error. It was set up with that Beatty error, but Beatty Met's been killer today. At least defensively, he's been killer today. Beatty Met, Pete Alonso. You know what I'm saying? Alvarez. Good defense being played all around. And there's Zach Agnos is in the game. I guess he's like the de facto closer. Marte to lead off. He's got 2 singles in the run. And there's a strike. 1-2. Marte, Soto, and Alonso. These will at least begin the ninth. And Marte swings wildly. I mean, some of these men at bats where they swinging at these pitches, it's like, yo, it's like, let's go home already. Right, standing. Yo, you gotta love this. You gotta love this scene. You gotta love this scene. Brian Stanek, you didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Went in the dugout between innings and just draped his arms around Brett Beatty. Yo, oh my God. Juan Soto's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, a walk, and a run. He's been on base 3 times. Stanek was like, basically, you saved my life. And there's a swing and a miss. 0-2 to Soto. Ed Luz is in the bullpen. Just in case he needs to save one. One and two to Juan Soto. He said he's been on base 3 times, average up 235. Now 2-2. These some players you don't want them to fight back in the pitch count. And there's a line drive base hit. That could go to the no, it won't go to the wall. Soto will stay on. He has now been on base 4 times, 3 singles and a walk. And here comes the polar bear. One swing of the bat from Pete. One swing of the bat from Pete with enough muscle on it. And Diaz is going to be looking at it. Pete now still at 298, 15 home runs, 57 RBIs, 57 RBIs, lead baseball. Agnon's getting ready. And there's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Soto on. Does he run? He will not. And then ball 2. Advantage Pete. Two, 1. Like it was going to peek inside and then just go back to the corner. And they're trying to get Pete to chase. 3-2. So the payoff pitch coming with Soto on. Does Soto run now? Nope. And Pete walks. So Pete Alonso walking with 2 on now, with 2 outs. So So Agnos getting talking to from the pitching coach with Jeff McNeil to bat. And folks, Lindor's lurking. Lindor lurking. And like we said, Ed is in the bullpen. Does McNeil bunt? It's not out of the question. If I'm McNeil, I'm laying it down. And there's a pitch. That's a ball. McNeil, I believe, is 1 for 3. Or 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball. Right center field. And Soto goes to third. So McNeil, productive out, but now it's 2 outs. And for Tyrone Taylor, he is not going to hit. It's going to be Lindor. Lindor's going to pinch hit for Tyrone Taylor. That means he's playing short. Mauricio's moving to center. He's moving to second, and McNeil's going to move to center. So this is great management right by Mandy. So Lindor pinch hitting for the first time. Lindor 279 average, 14 dings, 36 ribs. And this is going to be Lindor's 8th at bat as a pinch hitter in his career. And there's a strike. Right down the middle. One coming. And there's a fly ball to right field. The Mets are going to take the lead. Question is, by how many runs? Soto scores. And Alonso safe. Lindor with a 2-run double for now. The Mets take a 3-2 lead. Does the Rockies challenge that second run? So Francisco Lindor broke toe and all. It's a 2-run double. So, like you said, when Brazelbaum gave up that time run, that ruined the win for Mr. Senga, especially after that 8th inning. He needed that one. So Lindor already was reaching second. And then throw home. Alonso, he hit that. Ooh. Goodman thought he was going to get Alonso on a tag on his right hand. Nope. He got the right hand in instead of going sliding with his left. And because of that, the Mets have a 2-run lead instead of a 1-run lead. Good job by Pete Alonso running the bases right there. He slid with the left hand up. And Agnos is coming out of the game. Is he? Yeah, they're challenging. Rockies are challenging. He got it. It looks like his hand is in. But either way, if it's because It's kind of like the Ryan Ritter play. Standing getting congratulations to Lindor. Pete's safe, y'all. Pete's safe, y'all. The hand was in. Yeah, the hand was in. The hand was in. Pete's safe is second. Pete's safe at home. Mets lead at 4-2. So Lindor apparently he's been taken out for a pinch runner. And it ain't Jared Young because he's on the bench. So Lindor comes in, pinch hits. We're 3 hours into the stream, by the way. Lindor comes in, pinch hits, and drives in 2 runs. The game tie-breaking runs. The go-ahead runs. And the Mets have a 4-2 lead. Who's on second, though? As Beatty Met comes to the plate. Mets is having fun right now, y'all. After yesterday, but basically took the wind out their sails. Or zip, and they blew it. And they're still not letting people know who's on second. Maybe it's Acuna. I'm guessing Acuna. Freaking door. It's like, all right, he can hit, but he ain't. Just smack one of the right field. McNeil will be. Well, he's gonna play center. Get me over strike. 3-1. Pete Alonso, like, gonna run himself out of, 3-2 now to Beatty Met, who's been just doing it defensively. Ready. Diaz is ready to lock it down. He's ready to close that door. Meanwhile, Agnos about to throw pitch number 25. And McNeil fouls it off himself. Beatty fouls it off. Oh, I'm taking the rest of the weekend off. Yeah. I don't think I'm streaming Sunday either. I ain't doing no live on Sunday. I'm gonna need the whole weekend off. Might need Father's Day weekend off too. Beatty Met strikes out, that's it, but the damage is done. Francisco Lindor towed the line and drove in 2. Yes, that's a lame comedy bit by the one. But as is, what's not lame is the Mets are up 4-2. We're about to go to the bottom of the ninth. And I ain't watching no damn post-game show. Oh, man. What a game, y'all. What a game. Rockies coming in off a 3-game sweep for the Marlins in Lone Depot. They come back home. They have a sense of hope. They got a sense of possibly getting fat against a New York who just split 4 in LA. They split 4 in Hollywood. They come into the mountains. We're down for a lot of this game. We're down the first 6 innings, 1-0. 2-1. And then Brazzi gave up his time run. But Rockies had some scoring opportunities. But of course, going back to the early Alvarez catching and running, stealing. You know what I'm saying? Brett Beatty just been making plays all over the place. And then the main play he was responsible for was that catching sack the base run play. Juan Soto cutting down the runner, trying to stretch. Yeah, Moniak has driven in both the runs for the Rockies. And that 8th inning, like we said, that 8th inning was the inning. And Ryan Static is still gathering up troops, saying, dinner on me, dinner on me, dinner on me. Oh man, here's Edwin Diaz, aka Ed Lose 13-14. Save opportunities. And there's a strike, 1-1. Luis Angeliconia at second. So it's 2-1 now. The Ritter had that triple, his first major league hit. So Diaz is bouncing pitches right now. And there it is, strike 2. Fastball, that was 96. So Diaz, 3-2 pitch, fouled off. Beautiful setting right there. Got the fountains in there. Strike 3 called. Edwin Diaz gets the kid looking. 1 down, 2 to go. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Sam Hilliard. One and two. Hilliard, Palmer's on deck. Edwin trying to lock it down for Ryan Stanek, who had an 8th inning to remember. Eighth inning to remember. He pissed himself into a bases loaded, no out jam. And one catch and flip to even swifter throw to Beatty Met as Alonso gets this one, 2 outs. 2 down, 1 to go for the American. Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1, 2 RBIs. Is he the hitting star of this game? Yes, he is. Kyle Foreman now pinch hitting, I believe. So that's it. Frank Lindor goes into the whole huddle. Conley's first pitch swinging in the last that was made just like that. And not a moment too soon. I know I ran out of gas. I don't know about y'all watching this game, but I ran out of gas, man. 3 hours and 12 minutes in. Yo, that's it, man. The Mets win 4-2. Oh, man. This is why I was kind of leery about doing this live tonight. I was kind of leery about doing this live tonight because I'm going to keep it to you. I missed that last out. I missed that last out. Stanek to win. He's 2-4. Agnos is 0-2. Diaz is 14. His 14th save of the season. The game itself went 3 hours and 7 minutes. I went 3 hours and 12. You know what I'm saying? I wanted y'all at least catch the first pitch of the game because y'all know I'm always late on the first pitch of the game. You know what I'm saying? The Mets win. They now 40-24. The Rockies, well, of the Rockies, and the Mets have just clinched the season series out from another West team. And the Mets own the West. The Rockies, and that's all 51, by the way. So yeah, they went 4-2. We won together again on the stream, and yeah, that's what I got for y'all. I may do Sunday. Maybe. I'm not doing them all, like I said. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna celebrate tomorrow. Family. You know. We're gonna celebrate the matriarchy. We're gonna celebrate the matriarchy because you know what I'm saying, it's our day tomorrow. So it is what it is. That's all I got for y'all tonight. You know. Thanks for chilling. Whoever peeked in, peeked out. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna front. I kind of nodded off a little bit towards the end. However, I'm up good enough to tell y'all good night. You know what I'm saying? For real. Lean's out of here. But again, playback. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and one more time. Y'all want to do this? Do that. For real. For real. And like I said, that's it for me. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. Moving into Saturday morning. I'm gonna watch a little YouTube. And I'm gonna call it one. Keep it tools. Holla front, holla back. I'm gone.